The UN Sustainable Development Goals for 2030 are broad and comprehensive. Space research can certainly help achieve all 17 of them. Because space is one of those universal experiences, people like to discuss small talk and how at parties people will talk about the weather because the weather is a universal experience. All of us will walk outside in the same way that all of us will look up at the stars. Everyone can see space. And space is one of those rare instances where even if you don't have a technical degree, you can still appreciate the grandeur of events that happen in space. That's why the whole world watched Sputnik and watched as the Americans stepped foot on the moon. Specifically for Sustainable Development Goal 5, which is gender equality, I think space has one of the most comprehensive ways to facilitate that goal. We have always had women in space. To date, 59 cosmonauts or astronauts or payload specialists have gone to space. There are women who are manning the consoles at NASA and ESA. Even recently with movies like Hidden Figures, you can see how women have played a vital role in space programs around the world. Because it's a universal experience, women from all over, from every walk of life, can look at one aspect of space programs and see where they can fit in. Recently, I, at the University of Nebraska, went to a conference about how to publish space-related papers and articles and things of that nature. And it was really great to see that out of 33 students, 15 of them were women. So it's certainly an area where women are starting to feel more comfortable, where women are starting to take up more space. And I think that's really important. Of course, moving forward, there's room for improvement. We certainly saw that recently with the Anne McClain and Christina Koch spacewalk that was scheduled to be the first all-female spacewalk, but it didn't happen. Not because of gender discrimination, but because of a systematic failure of the timeline and the steps that were taken to get to that point. There was a breakdown that we can certainly learn from. I am also one of the only women in my program at law school discussing space law, and it's one of my goals to grow that number, to get more women involved, more female students. I'd love to see that on a global stage. And space is one of those things that affects all of us, and there's so much growth potential there that there's certainly ways to make room for women.